welcome back to Sins of a Solar Empire. I'm KnowItAllDM. Alright, so now that I've got that over with, let's take a look, shall we, at this awesome combat that's going on here. Pirates are attacking my volcano planet, if you remember from last time. I have a large variety of defensive structures in the area. As you can see, all my little fighters and, well, bombers flying around attacking pirates. And the pirate fleet is focusing more on my cargo ships than they are on actually defending themselves. So they are dying. Now, last time I was going to show you
where do you send us?
How to preserve
Research
a artifact
finished.
Even after the planet is destroyed. Now, this I know for a fact works on true planets. Whether or not it works on an asteroid, I'm not positive. But we will see. So, to start off, we need a starbase. We need to upgrade the starbase with colony pods. 2 is preferable. And I will go ahead and set the rest of its upgrades. The reason I want the trade ports is just so I can continue trade once that gets destroyed. Now, when you destroy a planet, what you want to do is scuttle all the buildings around it first, because they will blow up anyway and you won't get the resources for them unless you scuttle them first. So let me go ahead and build another migrator to put a starbase here so I can actually utilize that.
Our patience for such failure is running out.
And I should be able to do that and get
Your failure makes a poor impression.
Ships, 2 more capital ships, at which time I'll be able to eliminate
Where
the last
will we settle?
of our
Time to go. As you command.
the last of our research labs. So let's go ahead and
Good idea.
Here. Like I said, eventually this system will be a barren system with nothing but asteroid belts and star bases on the belts. So
Structure complete.
But the next major thing I want to do is take this.
Executing!
Let's put this here.
Hostile forces are sieging our planet.
And I want
We
to
must
take
hurry.
this little fleet here and take this out. Now, to do that, the easiest way for me to do that is to take a starbase up there. Go ahead and bring you over to here. I like how the trade shuttles look like little ants, even though they're just about the same size as some of my other frigates. Not that I've built any frigates yet, but if you zoom in, a trade ship is about the same size as a corvette or a light frigate. Let's go ahead and put this to 2 times speed because I don't want this to go too long. Like I said in the first episode on this map, once I get the place set up so that I don't need planets and I get all the planets gone,
Research
I will
finished.
only run in 1 times speed.
Eradicate
So
them.
that you don't miss any of the action, because there will be a lot more action going on for the most part at that point. Now I've got a lot of these.
Our time is short.
You are not going to be a colonizer. You're going to be
Reconnaissance reveals
primary
that a pirate raid is forming.
offensive. Now, let's see if I can
Bounty on an empire has increased.
out-bounty them. I doubt it, but if I slowed it down, I probably could. Of course, if they're going to just attack each other like that, I'm not going to worry
Preparing
about
for phase jump. Quickly!
it. And you are going to be a primary healer.
Pirate raiders have left their base.
There's work to be done. Are you interested?
And, of course, you still want me to attack yellow.
What would you ask of me?
And now I can send the ship straight from here to there because of that phase stabilizer.
Where shall I
I
strike?
want you to explore beyond the wormhole.
Our ships have left phase
And
space.
like I thought, it comes to this one. All right.
Without delay.
The reason I like using this ship as a scout is because of its distort gravity ability, which allows it to move faster. It also allows ships around it to move faster, but
Do not fail us in this task.
sending more than one ship at a time through is not always the best tactic. If I lost more than one capital
Jump
ship,
drive
I would be
online.
more upset.
Why do we delay? Scouts have discovered a colonizable planet.
All right, here's one planet to
All
colonize.
bounty has been depleted. What is it now? Speak. Quickly. Where shall I strike?
See, the phase out hull ability is nice, but what does that damage to? Does it actually damage things to phase them out? That would be interesting. Subversion. You know what? I'm going to try the phase out hull. And it phases itself out more than it phases. But it does phase the enemy out, and then it phases itself out. That's interesting. But yeah, that is one of the quickest way to deplete your antimatter is by having phase out hull on autocast, because it targets yourself, then the enemy, then yourself, then the enemy.
What is it now?
We must hurry.
I can wait no longer.
But it's... going to go ahead and do that since I've already started.
Without delay.
All right. Now, I did get those last 2 ships, so I have 8 capital ships. So I can go ahead and scuttle these 3. I can scuttle the one in here, which I seem to have lost.
Jump drive online.
And then I can replace them with...
Our ships have left phase space.
these.
Our fleet has engaged the enemy.
Okay. That'll just more than increase my income. Now, I lost a lot of income from this when I lost this planet, when I scuttled the planet by mistake. But I won't need that income soon anyway.
Complete. You may speak.
Okay, now there's a lot of enemies on here.
Hostile fleet detected. No time to waste.
So what is that? Where it says damage, is that damage output? I don't know.
Structure complete. Our capital ship shields are offline.
See, I don't really get what the use of the phase-out hull is, apart from temporarily stopping an enemy ship. Alright, you need to retreat. Retreat over to here.
Without delay.
Which if it had this, able to be used. One, and go. It's just me, or did it seem to increase the enemy speed as well? That does not seem like it's something that I would want to do. But that's what seems to have happened. All right, let's do that, and then that, and then those.
Not enough crystal.
I'm gonna need that. And then...
Reconnaissance reveals that a pirate raid is forming. Bounty on an empire has increased.
Alright, now you should be able to handle these two by yourself. You already handled one.
We must hurry.
Alright, let's take these.
Pirate raiders have left their base. Quickly!
To make sure all of our ships are leveled up. And... okay. Now, like I was showing you with this. Now that I've got this built and upgraded, I'm going to scuttle this, and this, so that there are no buildings on this asteroid field except for the starbase. And then scuttle the asteroid, and I know if you do it with a true planet,
Enemy forces have arrived.
You have to recolonize a dead asteroid. In this case, you don't. It becomes just an asteroid field. But the artifact you would keep the benefits from it. I'm not sure if doing it this way with a no. See, I lost it. That's why it decolored. So with an asteroid, it does not work. You cannot gain
Why do we delay?
additional you cannot maintain access of a artifact if you annihilate a asteroid, but with the true planet, unless they updated it recently and fixed the bug, which is always possible.
Don't waste my time.
Yeah, I'll just do,
Don't underestimate me.
and then you do like that.
What shall we
I'm
create?
going to do Assault Swarm because I need something that can attack
Research finished.
buildings and the like. And then I'm going to do another jam
Bounty
weapon.
has been depleted.
All right, you.
Your orders shall
Let's take care of them. They've got a small fleet up here, which I don't like having near my area. Okay, so continuing on, I think from this
Hostile
point
fleet
on,
detected.
I just need to go plop, plop. Let's do it the other way around. That, then this,
Initializing phase engine.
then that, and that
Power the phase drive.
will probably give me enough
Preparing
slots
for
that I
phase
can
jump.
finish up my
Jump sequence. Initiated.
collection of capital ships.
Begin jump sequence. Our ships have left phase space.
So let me go ahead and build 5 more of these to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I need one more. 6. So that all the things in the
Where
system,
will we
apart from the
settle?
pirate base, has
Time to go.
will
I'll
have
do what I must.
star bases on them.
As you command.
All right, now you.
Where will we settle? Initializing phase engine.
Come on back through and go through that one.
Without delay.
Why do we delay? Power the phase drive.
And while I'm coming this way, I'm just going to go straight to
Preparing
there.
depart.
And put the phase
Jump
stabilizer
drive online.
on this wormhole.
Initializing phase engines.
Phase drive operational.
Jump sequence initiated.
Power the phase drive.
To where do you send us?
Now I'm going to need you to build a starbase.
I'll do what I
Here.
must.
I'm going to need you to build a starbase.
Good
Here.
idea.
I'm going to need you to build a starbase.
I'll
here.
do what I must.
And you to build a
Initializing
starbase.
phase engines. Good
here.
idea.
And then those should all go and deploy their star bases.
Jump drive online.
That makes it a little jumpy.
Power the phase drive.
Now it looks like they retreated back through the wormhole.
Begin jump sequence.
So at least
Phase
that's
drive
something.
operational.
Preparing for phase jump. Research finished.
We must hurry.
So
Ready to assemble.
then go ahead and do that. So Now,
Why do we
I just
delay?
need to wait until this is ready, and I can
Research
spawn a phase
finished.
stabilizer here, and then I will move to there and do the same
Reconnaissance
there.
reveals that a pirate raid is forming.
So there are 3 major advantages to going without planets. Advantage number 1, you never have to worry about pirate raids. Pirates will never bother you because they only
Bounty against
attack,
our empire has increased.
and pirates are attacking me. They only attack planets,
Jump drive online.
so they just don't even launch if you don't have planets available. It just basically skips a turn. The second major advantage is you don't have to worry about culture because you have no planets that they can
Giant
culturize.
shockwave has rippled phase space.
So you don't have to worry about losing allegiance or anything because star bases don't have allegiance and they can maintain a population comparable to that of an asteroid. More than a dead asteroid, of course, but about the same as a regular asteroid.
Structure complete.
This one was outfitted out fully for defense, which I might scuttle it and replace it with a colony starbase. But as you can see, this one, it's got 125 population,
Bounty has been depleted.
and a standard asteroid
Our
has
fleet has engaged the
around
enemy.
that. I'm not positive of the exact amount, but once I take this one, we will find out.
We must hurry. Executing.
Now, you... I could have...
Research finished.
Oh, you just followed this here?
Preparing
Okay,
for phase jump.
What did I need you
Begin
to build
jump
on?
sequence.
Or did I just send you there before? I don't know.
Initializing phase engines.
I prefer to get my star bases all set up before advancing into the no into the no
Your plans? Our
Planet
ships
zone?
have left phase
Here's what I need.
space.
So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. And then... Oh, look, they're coming after my homeworld. Goody.
Hostile fleet detected.
The good thing about star bases is that they, once you upgrade them, even if you spend the 3
Power the phase
upgrades
drive.
on colony
Pirate
and
raiders approach
trade,
one of our planets.
you can have decent
Preparing for phase
offensive and
jump.
defensive capacity
Preparing
to
for phase
fend
jump.
against minor
Initializing
things.
phase engine.
And they and people
complete.
never go after star bases. They just happen to go
Supporting
through and,
fleet
oh look, there
has
you are,
joined the battle.
and attack you. Now, the third major
Structure complete.
benefit for having a no planet system is you don't have to worry about super weapons, because super weapons all target planets, and if you
Power
have no
the
planets, you
phase drive.
obviously
Insufficient
have nothing to
credits.
attack.
Hostile
So
fleet detected.
it makes it just as easy to
We must hurry.
avoid being attacked, because you have
A
no
giant
planets to attack.
shockwave has
They don't know where to
rippled
go,
phase
and
space.
it's
Pirate
probably the
raiders
best
approach one of
tactic
our
that the
planets.
Basari loyalists have. Now they're just going to what?
I can wait no longer.
Go through the wormhole.
Without delay.
Now
Phase drive
I'm
operational.
going to surprise them by pulling
Preparing
in
for phase jump.
a dark fleet.
Keep up the good work, and we'll stay on friendly terms.
group.
Hostile forces are sieging our planet.
No. Leave fleet. And this dark fleet will severely hurt their chances of survival, the enemy.
All bounty has been depleted. Hardly a challenge. Don't waste my time. My strength is yours. Don't underestimate me.
And they're following... Oh.
Why should I? Where shall I strike?
Let's see, he came
I can
back
wait
here.
no longer.
Oh, it warps right there like I thought. Now, I'm gonna go... No, you... Well, you're already here.
Why should I?
This
No
way.
time to waste.
And let's see what they've got up here in this system.
Jump drive online.
And now we should be able
Not
to just
enough crystal.
upgrade.
Structure
Things.
complete. Time is fleeting.
I mean, this thing doesn't even
We
need
hunger.
to buy levels because it's just gaining them. Now, you've been fully upgraded. You don't even have a... No, there you are. You have not... Okay. It's getting to the point where I'm going
Reconnaissance
to
reveals that a pirate
need
raid
to
is
scuttle
forming.
a planet to maintain my quick buildup of resources. Now, that it
A
looks
giant
like
shockwave has rippled phase
the
space.
best one for me to actually
Excellent.
scuttle
There is
at this
promise in
juncture
you yet.
is my homeworld. Now,
Research finished.
I will maintain
My strength is yours.
maintain the empire with my Titan, which is acting as my capital
Pirate raiders have left
due
their
to
base.
the research that I have here, mobile rulership, and I have the ability to reinforce my fleets by using phase stabilizers. Now, I will have to send my Titan back to here to
Jump
actually set up a
drive
phase
online.
stabilizer. But at this point, I think I am going to go ahead and scuttle my homeworld, and I will show you how I do that normally. First, this I am going to rename the same as my planet. Now, I'm going to do that just for flavor. Chromios, C-H-R-O-M-I-O-S. Rename, C-H-R-O-M-I-O-S. Chromios Core. So, now I am going to want to scuttle all the buildings in the area. And I am going to get back a lot of resources. Whoa, whoa, whoa. For that, as you can see, they scuttle really quickly because of certain upgrades that I have. And I get a lot more credits back from them
Research finished.
because of that. The research specifically is here, improved salvaging. I get more resources back, and they scuttle faster. And that is something that both factions
Research
of
finished.
Vasari can
Enemy
do.
has just launched a new Titan.
Yay, enemy has a Titan. That's great. Once I get all these done, I'm going to go ahead and do that. See, there's a 375 second timer for the scuttling of a Terran planet, which means I could have scuttled this and then gone through and scuttled
Enemy forces
each
have arrived.
thing, and by the time they were done, it still wouldn't be blown up. So
Pirate raiders approach one of our planets.
looks like pirate
Hostile
raiders
forces are
are now
sieging
coming
our
over
planet.
here, which is fine. I have plenty of defenses over here. All right, so
We must hurry.
when that is cooled down, I will put it down and then teleport over here.
Research finished. Our
And by teleport,
fleet
I
has
mean phase
engaged
jump.
the enemy.
But it looks like I'm just wiping them out with this the
Keep up
little
the good
fleet
work,
I have
and we'll
here.
stay on friendly terms.
I can wait no longer.
You
Why should
over
I?
here. It looks like this is light blues area. That's the Tondum Corporation here. Tondum Corporation and the pink, the Antar Skavoon, are allied. And there is the Titan.
Research finished.
Level 1 Titan. Well, that is something I definitely want to avoid for now.
Hostile fleet detected. Hostile forces are sieging our planet.
That is something that I'm going to
Pirate
want.
raiders approach one of our planets.
That I might end up getting depending on how things go. But for now, I don't need it. What I do need are the upgrades
Pirate raiders
For
approach one of our planets.
these things. Regenerative hulls is one that's really nice as well.
Our ships have left phase
Because
space.
regardless of what your researches are, the Dark Fleet can warp in any ship, but they won't have the upgrades unless you specifically get the upgrades.
Our fleet has engaged the enemy.
Alright, I'm just going to have you come on back here.
Why should I?
And
A capital ship's shields are offline.
yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Jump drive online.
Because that Titan is following him. Actually, yeah.
What is it now? I can wait no longer.
No. Okay, I see, yeah.
One of our colonies has been lost.
And there goes the planet.
We must hurry.
Now I'm going to send
Our time
you
is
back to
short.
colonize this so I can blow up the core,
Jump drive
even though at this
online.
moment I don't actually need it. And you are going to do one of each of those again. And as you can see, my fleet is just increasing in
I
size.
can wait no longer.
And it looks like it got a subverter. The Antroc
There's work to be
Marauder.
done.
I
Are you
mean,
interested?
also
Where do you
summoned
send
one
us?
of these, which is nice.
As you command.
You can summon any ship with this. The Dark Capital ship summons the capital ship. Randomly chosen capital ship. The Dark Support Fleet
Jump drive
will summon
online.
things such as carriers and it'll summon carriers, overseers, and subverters, as well
Reconnaissance
as
reveals that a
destructors
pirate raid
and
is
colony
forming.
ships. The combat
Research
fleet
finished.
will summon assailants, sentinels, enforcers, and the standard skirmishers. I think once I get all my planets
Pirate raiders have left their
gone,
base.
I will end the episode there. And you will see how I can maintain a empire with no planets. So, alright, so the episode's running a bit long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. But next time, we will continue.